How to grow on Instagram in 2024. So look, if you're not using these strategies on trying to grow your following on social media, you're missing out a lot, because in the 5 years from 2019 to 2024, I've been posting consistently, working my ass off to grow my personal brand and theme page, and gained a few hundred followers after posting hundreds of reels. In fact, I kept losing followers in 2022. But when I started using these strategies I'm about to show you in this video, I grew one of my accounts to over 300,000 followers in 2023 and gained over 1 million followers on my second account within 60 days, with hundreds of millions of views on my reels, collaborating with brands that I love and getting paid in return. So if you want to grow your Instagram page in 2024, stay with me for 5 minutes on this video, as I'm going to reveal all the secrets that big influencers don't want you to know. Let's get into a few strategies that are going to skyrocket your Instagram in 2024. So the first mistake I see a lot of beginners make is that they never use Instagram inbuilt editor before posting the video. There's one trick I use every time I post on Instagram. As you can see on my screen, you have to write a group of keywords related to the niche you are targeting. For example, I'm targeting self-improvement, mindset, relationship, etc. So you should keep them stored in your notes folder, and every time before posting your reel, you have to paste those keywords in your Instagram editor and make them so small and move them to the side of the screen so they're out of the frame of the video, just like I'm doing. This way you not only have used Instagram editor, spending some time editing the reel on the app, but also used keywords that will help Instagram see you to pushing your reels to a more targeted group of people. The second important thing you might be doing wrong, I've seen most people doing this mistake when posting on Instagram. They simply post using the times that Instagram gives them. But when you go to your audience insights, you can see when your followers are the most active. But the problem with that is that most likely everyone has the same insights here. That means the majority of the content creators will be posting at these specific times. What I found with years of testing is that new content performs way better when you post it early on specific day before majority of your followers are on a platform, which separates you posts getting lost in mass. By the way, I've created a free detailed bundle breaking down all the strategies and framework I used to gain 1 million plus followers within 60 days, and you can just message on me on my Instagram account, Create with Drops, and I will share the document with you for free. I've said this multiple times before, but make sure that the upload in high quality is enabled from the start before you post anything on Instagram. To do that, simply go to your settings, go to account, go to data usage, and check in that upload in highest quality is selected, as well to keep in mind a few things before start posting. Also make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi connection. A lot of people make a huge mistakes with their stories simply because they do not read their stories the right way. Stories are just like reels or regular posts. Some of them perform really well, some of them just flop. And after testing multiple things on my stories, I found a strategy that works really well when you want to maximize your views and your stories. You don't want to do this all the time. Maybe when you want to promote something, feel free to use that strategy. Firstly, you want to let your story to reboot. Make sure that you have no active story on your Instagram. Now, what is really important is to post the right story after that reboot. So Instagram is going to push your stories if they are gonna get good engagement. And the highest engagement point you can get is to someone replying to your story. If you can get a lot of people to reply to your story is going to start getting a lot of views. The second high engagement way is a reaction. For example, you put polls, emojis, quizzes, or questions into your story, and people react to those. So to maximize your story views, make sure you're provoking people to either reply or react to your story. Here's a good example of what I did recently when I posted this story and asked my followers if they want to see me more in front of the camera talking to them. And this story got 10 times more views than regular stories. But if you're gonna be doing this strategy, keep in mind that to maximize views, you must wait for your stories to reboot, and you want to have no active stories for like 5 to 10 hours before you post. Then you can post this engaging story and just see your story views boost up. So it's not a secret anymore that Instagram Reels are the best way to grow faster. When I started My King Rob's account at the starting of this year, I had few hundred followers when my first reel went viral. Gaining over 30 million views showed the power of Instagram Reels. And there are a million ways to go about creating your Reels. But let me show you the process I found which works the best. So first, what you're going to need is to find 10 to 20 influencers who are in your niche or in your industry that you want to be creating. Then you want to go over to these accounts and find the reels that perform the best. Make sure it's in the last 30 to 60 days. What you're going to find is that some of the videos got 10 times more views. And what I would suggest you, just copy the link of that reel, put it in an actual spreadsheet or in the notes in your computer. What I would do then is I would try to recreate similar looking reels, and I would try to use a similar hook and just try to recreate the reel the same way than he did. But just of course in your own spin, so it's not completely copied. See, humans are emotional beings, and if you can master the science of getting connected to your audience, you will literally gain thousands if not millions of followers within a few weeks like I did. So how to hook my audience on an emotional level? All you have to do is to find a pain point your audience is facing. Imagine being in their shoes and write those feelings down. For example, in one of my reels, I used this pain point, and it got over 10 million views. So now you already have the best performing reels from other creators in your niche, and you also have texts that you can use in your reels as overlays to target your audience on an emotional level. Guys, if you follow this strategy for the next 30 to 60 days, I can guarantee you that one of the reels is going to blow up and you're going to start getting followers. I've implemented almost every single one of these tactics, and man, my page blew up. Not once, but twice, gaining over millions of followers in just 60 days. But that's not all. Several of my other students have also gained hundreds of thousands of followers in just a matter of weeks. If you're serious to getting these results like all my other students and changing your life completely in 2024, you can book a free consultation call with me where we can discuss about how we can help you grow and monetize your social media. You can use the first link in my description to book your free consultation call with me. That's it for today. Cheers.